My name is Akornefa and today I am going to be making Aloo Parathas. Aloo Parathas. Oh, I hope I'm saying that correctly. If you know me, which all of you do, it's mostly my friends and family watching this, you know that I love watching cooking videos on YouTube, specifically Bon Appétit. I'm obsessed with all of their chefs in that test kitchen. So I was doing some deep diving, and one of their chefs, Priya, I found on the Munchies channel on YouTube, and she was making this, what they were calling potato flatbreads, but it has a name, it's Aloo Paratha. It looks so delicious, so easy to make, and it's basically like mashed potatoes, well spiced in this roti. It just looked delicious and magical and simple, and so I wanted to try making it, and hopefully you will too. So thank you, Priya Krishna from Bon Appétit, for sharing your recipe for Aloo Parathas, and I hope you enjoy watching this. So the first thing that we're going to do is fill up a pot of water and bring that to a boil with 2 potatoes. So while our potatoes are boiling, we are going to make the dough. Add to a bowl 1 cup of whole wheat flour, a 1/2 cup of room temperature water, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of vegetable oil, and you should probably incorporate the salt with the flour first. And then just bring all these ingredients together by kneading. I forgot to mention that I have not tried out this recipe like before filming this, so this might be an epic fail, but we're all on the journey together. Yeah. Here's the dough. You saw me kneading it. This is what they do. Ooh, it worked. It felt a little bit wet, but Priya has assured me that that is completely normal. So we're gonna go with it and hope this thing works. Also, like, my style of cooking is just like throwing stuff in a pot and, you know, it magically comes together. Following a recipe is not really my thing, as I give y'all recipes. We'll see how this goes. So I'm just gonna put it in some saran wrap. You need to let your dough rest for 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna put it in some saran wrap. And then it's our little magical ball of goodness. And we're gonna put it in the fridge for 20 minutes to rest. While our dough is resting, we are going to prepare the spices for our potato filling. So you will need 3/4 teaspoon fennel seeds. And in the video, they recommend using a mortar and pestle to grind them up, but I don't have one, so I just use my knife to lightly grind them up. And you'll need a 1/2 teaspoon salt, a 1/4 teaspoon red chili powder, and 2 tablespoons fresh cilantro leaves and stems. And just chop them up finely to release all that delicious cilantro flavor. It's been some time, I don't know how long, but our potatoes are done, and how you can tell is you just poke it and it goes through super easily. Like that, like butter. Except it's not butter because it's a potato. Okay, so these are ready to come out. Here they are, and as you can see, the skin's like already falling off of it, and you'll see that it's very easy to just peel the skin off. Peeling the potatoes was very satisfying, although you can wait for it to cool a little bit. It was pretty hot. And we're just going to mash it with a fork and add in the spices we assembled earlier. So that's a 1/2 teaspoon salt, I'm just eyeballing here, a 1/4 teaspoon red chili powder, and you're gonna stir that in and allow that red color to stain the potatoes lightly. And I'm just adding a bit more. I like chili powder. And finally, you're going to stir in the 3/4 teaspoon fennel seeds and 2 tablespoons fresh cilantro. We're done stirring. I'm gonna taste it. Or as my favorite chef on Create on PBS says, Lydia, she says, let me taste for you. Yeah, that filling is just so refreshing with the cilantro, and the fennel comes in with this like pop of sweetness almost. I am gonna add a little bit more salt and chili powder. Yeah. I cannot emphasize enough how beautiful the cilantro is in this. It's stunning. I love it. After you're done tasting the stunning filling, you're going to form them into 4 equally sized balls. Just start by arbitrarily forming them and then adding to whichever one seems smaller and taking away from whichever ones are bigger. Okay, now for the dough. So the dough is a little bit wet when I put it in the fridge, and I'm just really hoping that it's not too sticky still. Okay, this looks pretty good. So this dough is supposed to cover up all of these balls. We'll see how this goes. I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Happy birthday to you. What you're gonna do is you're going to split it up into 4 pieces like you did with the potato part. I guess I could have just ripped it, but now this seems small to me. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. It works, I promise. So you're just gonna flour your surface with some whole wheat flour, and then take a piece of dough and roll it up into a tiny ball. And make sure to flour your rolling pin, because although the dough has firmed up, it is still pretty sticky. And just roll it out into a 6-inch circle. By that I mean the diameter should be 6 inches. Oh, got my tape measure here, and it's about 6 inches. Yeah. The step that kind of scares me. You put your dough down, right? Get your little potato ball, plop that in the middle. Oh gosh. Then you just fold it up like so. Just fold it up. Fold it up. Just folding it up. So now it's like in this pocket of dough. Turn it upside down. I guess I should like pinch the sides, or pinch it together a bit more. Turn it around, and then you roll, and it's not supposed to, like, oh god, it's working. Oh my god, it's still all in there. Okay, I'm gonna try and flatten it out a little bit more. I see it kind of wanting to burst through, but it's still holding together. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh gosh, that really stressed me out. Let's see, I think I might need a spatula. I would recommend putting flour at the bottom, because this dough is pretty sticky, but it's all good. We got it out. That was very stressful, but we have it here. I've got my pot I just put a little bit of just regular vegetable oil. Spread that around a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna transfer the aloo paratha into the pan. Okay, so there it is. It's in the pan. I'm just gonna let it do its thing for a little bit. While that's going, I'm going to make another one, or roll out another one. I just flipped it, it looks really good. And what she recommends is just putting some additional oil on this flip surface. A little bit of oil, and we'll just put it on top. while the parathas are doing their thing and frying, I'm going to make a little sauce. She says to dip them into yogurt, but I don't have yogurt. So I think I'm gonna make something with like tahini, like a tahini based sauce. Tahini, some lemon, I think, maybe some chili powder and coriander, salt. It sounds like I'm making hummus without the chickpeas, I suppose. I'm just gonna stir that together. We'll see, I don't know. That's good. Now I'm thinking, do I want to keep it sour or do I want to add? Nah, I'm gonna keep it sour. So right when it comes out of pan, I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and fry up the rest of these and then we'll be done. Ooh. So in case y'all forgot, they're potatoes with delicious spices inside of this. And like I said, Priya had hers with a yogurt sauce. I don't have yogurt, so I just made something with tahini and lemon. So here we go, I'm gonna try one. So I'm just gonna tear into one of these. Oh my gosh. And you can see like the cilantro and the potatoes in there. I can even see some chunks of fennel. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this. That's really, really good. This is so good. This just feels really wholesome. This is, to me, comfort food at its finest. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the sauce. Oh, it's so good. Okay, the sauce is a little bit overpowering. I would actually just prefer it by itself, to be completely honest. What do I have on me? Oops. I just really like the way this tastes. I think it's the lemon. It just kind of overpowers it a little bit, but it's still good. I'm still dipping. Okay. And I could actually also see this being really good, like being eaten with the lentil stew that I made last week. So if you haven't already checked that out, watch that video, dip some of this into the lentil stew, and that just feels like a really wholesome meal. I'm really happy I found this recipe. Let me not talk with my mouth full. I'm really happy I found this recipe. I really, really hope you try it. Feel free to like add more spices into this. Like if you really like garlic, make it more garlicky. I think that's like the fun of cooking this. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful for, again, Bon Appétit for Priya Krishna and this recipe. This is really, really good. All right, stay safe everyone. Enjoy, keep cooking, and I'll see you next time. Bye. A quick update. So I added some maple syrup to this tahini sauce, and man, that's what it was missing. And I felt like y'all were gonna judge me because I was adding like maple syrup to some tahini sauce. But like, think about it. This is mostly potatoes, and we eat potatoes with ketchup. It's like a sweet sauce. And that's what I really wanted to do. And it's so good. So it's tahini, lemon, chili powder, salt, and maple syrup. Okay, bye.